Welcome back to City Chat with City Magazine. We are chatting today with the First Lady of North Dakota, Mikey Hoeven. Hello again.
Hello again.
All right. Okay, let's get going. Like I said, want to get a little bit more personable. And every month we have a City Mag 10 question questionnaire for our cover people. And you already took it, but let's just go ahead and ask these questions again.
Sounds good.
If you weren't doing what you're doing now, what have you always wanted to do?
That's a good question, and I thought long and hard about last time. And I referenced this earlier. I used to be into dancing. I was the lead dancer in a dance troupe in Guam, and at the new dance craze with Dancing with the Stars, I thought, God, it would really be fun to get back into dancing. Obviously, I don't have time to do it right now, but I love to dance. I love music.
What was your forte? Was it jazz? Was it ballet?
It was interpretive dancing. It was just modern dancing, and there was a troupe from the school, and we actually got paid to go out into the community and dance. It was very, minor, but after a while there, I taught aerobics for years, and I really love music. I love working with people and music. So you never know, down the road I might get back to something like that. But other than that, I love food too. I love to cook. Collect recipes. We're in dinner clubs.
Wow.
And cooking. And the Food Network is my favorite to watch.
What's your favorite show?
Probably Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Oh, very good.
I love that.
Very
How about
good.
you? Do you watch?
I do watch that show. I like Ace of Cakes, and I always like their cake challenges.
The cakes are phenomenal. I watch really a lot of their shows. I watch at night.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
So now, have you ever, do you teach John how to dance, or is he pretty
John's
good
a pretty
stepper?
good dancer. He really is a pretty good dancer. He knows how to jitterbug, and
Wow.
he's got great rhythm, and that's half the battle is if you have rhythm, you can pretty much find your way. But he's a good dancer. I'm lucky.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. If you could meet anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Mother Teresa. In a heartbeat. Yeah, I've always been a huge admirer of hers and the work she did and just the person that she was. Have many of her books, quote her often, and yeah, she'd be pretty amazing to meet.
Very cool. Who is the most influential person in your life?
It would have been my mother, It was my mother. She is deceased, but Mom, as I referenced before, first of all, she had very strong faith. And she instilled that faith in me at a very early age. And quite frankly, Kilee, I couldn't get through my days without my faith. It's a tough life for everybody, but being in the public arena has its own unique sets of challenges. And I draw upon my faith every day to get me through them. So she was an incredible woman. She was the smartest woman I've ever met. Very graceful, very well respected. And just the fact that she raised 6 of us kids with Dad, of course, but Dad was gone a lot and did an amazing job. So she was my mentor for sure.
When you speak of challenges for being in the public eye, I would think in your position, the most challenging would have to be the criticism that is 24/7. Is that it? And if so, how do you deal with it?
Everyone's been really good to me and my family, my kids, but of course, especially during campaign season, more bullets are cast. So how do I deal with it? I pray about it. I offer it up to God, and I pray for my husband, and I pray for our kids. I always pray for protection of our whole family every day because there's a lot of evil in this world, and so I always pray for protection. And when we're going through those periods of John getting criticism, I just stay close to him and listen to him. We need to talk things out at night, and we do, and eventually they subside. That's the thing about criticism and negativity is it all blows off. It always blows away after a certain period of time. People move on to the next thing. So it's usually temporary, and as the saying goes, this too shall pass. They always do pass.
And what doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Right. Exactly. That's very true.
Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What is your theme song?
My theme song? Gosh. Oh, wow. What did I put on?
I don't have your answer, so you're on your own here.
Boy, I don't know if I have a theme song. Well, I really love the song "You Raise Me Up."
Okay.
Because that's how I feel about God. He raises us up on days when the burden is heavy, and again, He is someone I go to all the time, every day, for whatever's troubling me, and also in gratefulness to thank Him for the many blessings that we've been bestowed with, and we have been very blessed. But that is one of my favorite songs, and it really is a reminder of God in my life.
You must have loved the Medora musical last year
Oh
with
my
Joe
gosh.
Christensen.
Yes.
That was just like when he popped out in that high note, I'm like,
He
wow.
is such an incredible, powerful singer, and
Oh.
yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I bought the CD.
So did I. I already got it.
Yeah, I listen to it every now and then. Here we go. All right, and what is your least favorite sound?
Boy, least favorites. Probably a child crying.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a helpless, you don't always know what to do for them. And it's a very sad call. And I guess I would have to say that. I can't think of anything else. But, yeah, the sound of a child screaming.
See, now, I
crying.
guess since you're a mother, you would look at it that way. For me, it's like, okay, that's annoying.
Just wait, Kilee. Your motherly instincts will, when you've had
I'm
kids.
hoping to God they come
yeah,
soon.
They will.
I'm hoping. I mean, I'm just hoping like one day I'll wake up and like a light will turn on. I'm like, okay, let's be a mom. I'm hoping that's what happens.
Absolutely. It will kick in for you.
Good.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see here. What is your favorite smell?
My favorite, probably a fresh bread baking.
Ooh.
In the oven. Love it. I don't bake bread very often, but I sure love it, and I love the smell.
So do you go into Bread Poets often?
I don't get there as often as I'd like to, but I've also been visiting La Patisserie I love that bakery is amazing too. So I like to eat.
Well, you're so tiny, it wouldn't show it all.
I
My
like to work out
gosh.
because I like to eat.
There you go. So when do you work out then? When do you find
In the
time?
morning, right away and early in the morning.
Get her done.
Get it
5
done
in the morning?
Not 5, no. Not
Oh.
5, maybe 7 or 8. But yeah,
Oh,
I do it in
wow.
the morning. And then sometimes in the afternoon, late afternoons too, I go as well. Like right now, when it's nice out in the evenings, like last night I went out at 7 and walked for a while.
Yeah, that's always nice when it's nice and calm
it's
like
been
that.
great.
Okay, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Gone with the Wind or Charlotte's Web.
Oh, Charlotte's a little
Web,
pig.
the little cartoon.
Yes.
I love the book. That was my favorite book, and I've got the cartoon version, and I just love it. Me and the kids watched it, them growing up. Although Gone with the Wind was on again last week, and I watched that. That's a great film. Just a
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
So between those two,
Very cool. And the last question that we have time for is, if money were no object, where would you go in the world?
oh boy. I would take a trip somewhere with my family, my entire family, a vacation somewhere warm. Like the Bahamas, I suppose. To me, one thing about this role is you really do appreciate the smallest things, like going out to eat with John. If I haven't seen him for a week, that's huge.
Yeah.
If we can go to a movie, I'm just looking forward to it. And so it really puts things into perspective, unlike I've never known before. So taking a trip with our kids, finding time where it works for everyone's schedule to go somewhere. It really wouldn't matter where to me. It's just a matter of getting together as a family and doing something cool as a unit. That's what's important to me.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank
show
you for
today.
having me, and thank you for the interview in the magazine. And again, would you give my best to Tom when you talk to him,
Definitely.
Lily?
Definitely will do so.
Okay, thank you.